Good evening, everywhere you are. Uh, this evening, I'm going to teach us how to create a program calculator using Pictoblox. Right, the calculator will have two numbers. You can also divide the two numbers, you can multiply, and then you can also subtract. So basically, the calculator will add, subtract, divide, and then multiply two numbers. So let's get started. Alright, so I'm going to use I want to declare the variable. There's a variable x to represent the very first number, and then I'm going to declare it as an input. I'll use eva as data type. Now, why am I using eva? The user might decide to use either float or integer. Eva data type takes care of both integers and floats. So I have eva input, then I open my bracket to put in the information. Alright, so I ask the user to enter the first number, enter first number, right, and then I also ask the user to enter second number. This time around, I'm going to use sy to represent the second number, and then I'm also using eva up as my data type so that I can take care of both float and integer. So I have input, open bracket, enter second number, enter. Okay, I need to put that in quote. Enter second number, right. Okay, so this take care of both input, both first and second input. Alright, remember we are creating a calculator to add two numbers, multiply two numbers, subtract two numbers, and then divide two numbers. Alright, so I need to declare another variable for my operator. Let's say for instance the user wants to use addition. I can ask the user to input addition symbol. If the user wants to multiply, the program will prompt the user to input multiplication symbols. So I have an operator variable, and then I type operator equals to input, right, enter your desired operators, enter your desired operator. Alright, so I want to give an example. For example, asterisk for multiplication, plus for addition, minus for subtraction, and then forward slash for division. So the user can either enter any of these symbols depending on what they want to perform operation on. Okay, asterisk for multiplication, plus for addition, minus for subtraction, and forward slash for division. Okay, so the next thing is we'll need to use if statement So if operator, remember the user will input the desired operators. Okay, so if operator equals to, let's say for instance, plus, all right, and then what should the program do? The program will add let's use a variable to store the addition. So we have addition equals to x plus y, right? Okay, and then we print let me use we print sum of the two numbers is addition, because that is the variable we use in storing. Okay, Pictoblox is already suggesting that. All right, so that is the variable we use to store our addition. So we're going to do the same thing for multiplication, division, and then subtraction. So we go again, test for operator. If operator is equals to minus. So if the user input minus symbol, then we say subtract, or we can say subtraction as a variable will be equals to x minus y, right? And also print a statement. We print that the difference of the two numbers is subtraction. As a variable. So Pictoblox already suggested that for us as well. Alright, so we test the same way we test for multiplication. If operator equals to asterisk, if the symbol is equals to asterisk, then that should multiply. So then we have multiply. Let's use multiplying as a variable equals to x asterisk y. Okay, and then we print our statement again. Print product of the two numbers. Is comma multiply. Right, so Pictoblox already suggested that for us as well. Lastly, we test for division. If operator equals to forward slash, then we say division to x forward slash y. print again. We print a statement again. Print means output a statement. Division of the number. Division of the two numbers. Is comma, then we have division. Alright, so Pictoblox already suggested that for us. So we've been able to write the program to subtract, multiply, add and divide two numbers. So this can do for both float numbers and integer number because of the either data type used here. Okay, so let's run this program. Okay, I click on run now. Okay, all right, so I have enter first number. Let me expand the terminal. Okay, so I have enter first number. So let's say the first number is 5, and then okay, still loading. So the first number is 5. The second number is a 2.5. The float. All right, so it's asking me to enter the desired operator. So let's say for instance I enter division. If I enter / now, / and then I press enter key. Okay, the code is still loading. Yeah. Still loading. Let me collapse the terminal again. It's still loading. Okay, let me stop and run it. Times will take a while before it responds. Okay, so it's asking me to enter the first number now. Let me clear logs and then run again. Okay, so it's asking me to enter the first number now. So I still use the same number 5. I press enter key. Enter second number. I use 2.4 this time around. Okay, so it's asking me to enter the desired operator. If I enter / and then I press enter. So it gave me the division of the number of the two number to be 2.08333. But we can modify this to write down the answer in 2 decimal places. So I'm going to show you that in the next program. Thank you. So let's test for other operators. That is for division. Okay, all right, so let me run again. And then I have asking now that I should enter the first number. So this time around I enter 45, and then second number I enter 20, and then it's asking me to enter the desired operator. If I enter asterisk for multiplication and I press enter key, so it shows that the product of the two numbers is 900. Right, so let me test for addition and then subtraction. Okay, so I run again, I run the program again. So it will ask me to input the first number. All right, so let's say my first number is 3.5, and then second number is 4.8, and then asking me for the desired operator. If I enter plus sign for instant, and then I press enter key, so it give me the sum of the two numbers. All right, so let's try subtraction. Right, if I enter, run the program again, and then it asks me to input my first number, and then I enter 16 as my first number, and then asking for second number I enter 12. All right, if I press enter key, it asks for desired operator. I input minus symbol, and then I press enter key, so it shows that the difference of the two numbers is 4. All right, thank you. I'm going to explain next class how to format your answer to a specific decimal place. So thank you. So we'll go back to the code now. Here is the code. Go through it, and if you have any question, put it in the comment box. Thank you.